Day. Good afternoon to each and every one of you. To my colleagues and I, Destiny Ellison, Ozlem Zumbul, and Jajaun Evans will take you through a strategic roadmap and financial projections for HPE as we see it from 2026 through 2030 itself. Our objective today is twofold. First, to present a well-researched and actionable strategy for HPE, and second, to validate the strategy through industry analysis, carefully crafted initiatives, and financial projections. We will take you step by step through reasoning, actions, and outcomes that define this roadmap. I will begin with the strategic roadmap, highlighting key initiatives and the industry analysis that have guided our planning. Following me, Jajaun Evans will break down how these strategic initiatives translate into financial performance. After that, Ozlem Zumbul will delve into the acquisition analysis, as we know that you have a pending acquisition and how that will impact HPE over the next 5 years. And then followed by our colleague Destiny Ellison, who will examine how Hewlett Packard Enterprises can successfully implement this plan. At the end of this presentation, you will see how we propose to position Hewlett Packard Enterprises for leadership in hybrid cloud, artificial intelligence, and sustainability, all while ensuring tangible financial and competitive success. Let's begin with the vision and objectives for this particular roadmap. Our vision is to position Hewlett Packard Enterprises as a global leader in hybrid cloud, artificial intelligence, driven by innovations and sustainable technology practices. To achieve this, we vision Hewlett Packard focusing on expanding its hybrid cloud market share, innovating through targeted research and development in artificial intelligence, and growing recurring revenue to 50% by 2030 with strong contributions from GreenLake, and as I say, continued strong contributions from GreenLake. Additionally, sustainability will remain central to our growth strategy with the launch of energy efficient and carbon neutral products. When we begin to look at the industry overview in which you are positioned in, the technology industry, as you are well aware, is undergoing rapid transformation. Hybrid cloud services are projected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 20% through 2030 as organizations adopt flexible and scalable solutions. Edge computing is also accelerating, driven by real-time data requirements and the proliferation of the Internet of Things devices. Artificial intelligence continues to reshape industries, unlocking predictive analytics and operational efficiencies. And additionally, sustainability is becoming increasingly important, with customers and investors prioritizing companies that adopt eco-friendly practices. When we continue to look at the competitive landscape in which HPE operates in, the competitive landscape features major players like, of course, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud. When we look at Amazon Web Services, who dominates in public cloud, but really lacks the hybrid IT focus that Hewlett Packard Enterprises offers with GreenLake. Microsoft Azure excels in software integration for enterprise clients, while Google Cloud leads in artificial intelligence, but is less developed in hybrid IT. HPE differentiates itself through its GreenLake platform, which achieved, as we stated before, revenue run rate of $2.1 billion in 2025, reflecting 45% year-over-year growth. Additionally, our strategic acquisition of Juniper Networks will continue to bolster the edge cloud computing capabilities that you currently have. When you look at the strategic initiatives, what you begin to see, the roadmap is really built around 4 key cornerstones: expanding GreenLake to solidify HPE's leadership in hybrid IT, catering to diverse customer needs. Number 2, investing $2 billion annually in artificial intelligence and sustainability-focused research developed over 3 years. Number 3, launching innovative, energy efficient, and carbon neutral products to meet the growing sustainability needs. And of course, number 4, successfully integrating the Juniper Networks acquisition, which is expected to add $2 billion in annual revenue starting in 2027. When we begin to look at the implementation plan, as well as the strategic roadmap, the implementation plan itself outlines key milestones to be able to achieve Hewlett Packard Enterprises' vision. In 2026, you will complete the Juniper Networks acquisition and invest $2 billion in research and development. By 2027, Juniper Networks will begin to contribute $2 billion in annual revenue. In 2028, artificial intelligence driven by solutions would begin generating $500 million annually. And by 2030, recurring revenue from GreenLake will account for 50% of your total revenue, solidifying your leadership in hybrid IT. When you begin to look at the strategic roadmap itself, we really want to appreciate the work that you've done, and you're well positioned. This strategic roadmap outlines critical steps that HPE must take to achieve leadership in hybrid cloud, artificial intelligence, and sustainability. By implementing these initiatives and expanding GreenLake and leveraging artificial intelligence innovations, integrating Juniper Networks, and launching sustainable products, HPE will be well positioned to thrive in a rapidly evolving industry. Now, I would like to pass it over to my colleague, Jajaun Evans, who will walk you through the financial projections and show you how this particular strategy will translate into meaningful and measurable financial incomes. Thank you.
Strategic overview and competitive advantage. So as we look at HPE's long-term strategy, the primary focus is on strengthening the competitive edge and advantage through acquisitions and cloud expansions, AI solutions, and sustainability efforts. A key highlight is the $14 billion acquisition of Juniper Networks in 2025, which will significantly enhance the cloud and networking capabilities. Additionally, they aim to expand hybrid cloud services by 25% by 2027 to meet growing enterprise demand. AI and edge computing investments totaling $2.5 billion will allow HP to stay ahead in automation and real-time processing. Looking at the revenue projections over the next 5 years, HP anticipates strong revenue growth fueled by acquisition. So the AI integration and cloud expansion that we spoke about, but the revenue is projected to grow from $30.1 billion in 2024 to a whopping $42 billion in 2030, representing a compounded annual growth rate of 6.5%. So a major driver is the increased adoption of recurring cloud-based services and enterprise AI cloud-based solutions. And their largest revenues jump will occur in 2026 and 2027 with growth rates of 8% and 8.3% respectively. And this is due to the successful integration of Juniper Networks and the expansion and hybrid cloud offerings that the company will be doing. Okay, looking at the cost projections and profitability. So as HP expands, cost management and efficiency gains will be crucial in boosting the profitability. So by implementing cost synergies of $300 million annually starting in 2028, the company expects a significant rise in operating income from $3.5 billion in 2025 to $6.1 billion by 2030. And their operating margin will increase from 10% in 2025 to 15% by 2030, making HPE more efficient and profitable. So operating costs will grow at a controlled rate, reflecting investments in AI, cloud, and networking. Cost reductions will come from automation, supply chain optimizations, and economies of scale. With these improvements, HPE will achieve a stronger financial positioning, allowing them to truly reinvest in innovation while maximizing the shareholder value. And then looking at the income statement really suggests that there will be financial strength, and they expect to build over the next 5 years, and revenue will steadily rise from $42 billion by 2030, while operating income will increase to $6.1 billion as a result of efficiency improvements and cost synergies. And their income will grow from a $3.2 billion in 2026 to $4.8 billion by 2030, with the net profit margin stabilizing at 11.4%. And this does reflect, consistent growth through strategic investments. And then the conclusion, in summary, HPE's 5-year strategic roadmap, it really positions the company for sustained growth, profitability, and market expansion. By including these other areas, they will strengthen and increase their revenue and ensure that they're improving margins to 15%. Strategic investments of $2.5 billion in AI and cloud will enhance enterprise services, while cost synergies of $300 million annually will improve operational efficiency.
We're here today to present a strategic roadmap designed to not only maintain but to dramatically amplify SPH's position as the leading edge-to-cloud platform as a service provider. This roadmap, centered around the transformative acquisition of Juniper Networks, is meticulously crafted with data-driven insights and a clear, actionable vision for the next 5 years. We are not just reaching to market shifts, we are here proactively shaping them. The acquisition of Juniper Network is not just a transaction, it's a strategic leap. This $1,400 billion investment provides us with a comprehensive networking portfolio, AI-driven operations, and a strong customer base in enterprise and service provider segments. We have quantified the synergies, $1.5 billion projected revenue synergies by 2030, driven by cross-selling and expanded market reach, and $300 million in annual cost synergies by 2028, achieved through operational efficiencies. Our integration plan is phased and detailed. Phase 1 focuses on aligning teams and product roadmaps. Phase 2 integrates platforms and leverages AI capabilities. And Phase 3 optimizes R&D and develops unified offerings. We will not just merge two companies, we will create a powerhouse. Now is our final pillar, which focuses on maintaining operational excellence and a relentless focus on customers. This is about building a sustainable competitive advantage. We will implement data-driven operational improvements to streamline process and reduce cost. This includes optimizing our supply chain, automating workflow, and leveraging AI for predictive maintenance. We will invest heavily in customer success initiatives to drive loyalty and retention. This includes personalized support, proactive engagement, and continuous improvement. We will also foster a culture of innovation and agility, allowing us to rapidly adapt to market changes. This is about building a company that's not just efficient, but also customer-centric and innovative. Now let's look at the financial projections, which my team member previously already explained. This graphic demonstrates a clear path to growth. The acquisition of Juniper is reflected in the increased revenue, which synergy is ramping up over the next 5 years. We have conservatively modeled the impact of cost synergies and revenue growth. We have accounted for amortization, R&D investment, and SG&A. This plan is not just aspirational, it's achievable. We are projecting increased operating income, demonstrating the value of strategic innovatives. We have identified and addressed key risks, ensuring we have a proactive defense against potential challenges. Integration risks are mitigated through a dedicated integration management office and robust change management. Market risks are addressed through diversification and scenario planning. Technological risks are mitigated through continuous innovation and R&D. Cybersecurity risks are mitigated through integration, Juniper security solution, and increasing investment in security research. We are not just reacting to risk, we are anticipating them. Conclusion, we strongly recommend immediate decision-making on this strategic roadmap. The acquisition of Juniper Networks combined with our data-driven approach and operational excellence will position HPE for sustained growth and market leadership. This is not just about maintaining our position, it's about leading the market. Our next steps involve formalizing the acquisition, creating detailed implementation plan, and establishing clear key performance indicators. I will now hand it over to my partner Destiny, who will conclude our discussion with the execution strategy and provide more detail about the next step. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for all of your time and attention today. As we conclude, I want to reinforce one key message. HPE is at a pivotal moment in its growth. Our strategy is not just about staying competitive, it's about becoming the undisputed leader in hybrid cloud, AI, and edge computing. The acquisition of Juniper Networks is our defining move. It unlocks $1.5 billion in new revenue synergies and strengthens our AI-driven networking capabilities. But for this strategy to work, execution is key. We've laid out a clear roadmap structured into 3 phases. Phase 1 is all about integration, bringing Juniper's networks into HPE's ecosystem while maintaining operational stability. We will establish an integration management office, align our workforce, and ensure our customers experience a seamless transition. In the first year, we will integrate Juniper's AI-driven networking with HPE GreenLake to enhance our cloud offerings. Phase 2 focuses on scaling and growth, leveraging AI, cloud, and 5G to drive market expansion. Over the next 12 to 24 months, we will fully integrate Juniper's Mist AI into GreenLake, develop industry-specific AI solutions, and expand our 5G partnerships to strengthen edge computing dominance. Additionally, we will invest in research and development, scale GreenLake's subscription model, and accelerate adoption through strategic partnerships. Finally, Phase 3 is about achieving operational excellence and long-term dominance. We will optimize costs, expand into new markets, and establish HPE as a leader in hybrid cloud and AI-driven innovation. By 2030, our target is clear. HPE will achieve 50% recurring revenue, setting a new industry standard. With this structured execution plan, HPE will not only achieve sustained growth, but also cement itself as the market leader in hybrid cloud, AI, and edge computing. Our next steps are clear. Finalize the acquisition, accelerate AI and cloud innovation, and drive market expansion. With this strategy in place, HPE is set to achieve sustainable growth, market leadership, and shareholder value. The future is ours to shape, and the time is to act now. Thank you for your time.